Anubis ate his paw. Anubis was eating his paw. Ate his paw raw the other day, like half a week ago, and then he was like outside. He was limping and stuff, and I was like, "What is wrong with you? What did you do?" And I went checked, and I was like, "You, dumbass! Like, this is your fault." And then he's like, he just 2 days ago he just finally started like walking normally. He's better now. And then I'm looking at him and he's like, maybe I should chew my paw again. And I'm like, stop!
Maybe I should chew my paw again.
By the way, Max, I don't know if you heard me say it, but I said spell check the title just in case I got it wrong.
You did spell one thing wrong. It's
What?
supposed to be him's pee-pee.
You spelled
Never mind.
Brennan, you spelled beginnings wrong. It should say racism.
Okay, I'm streaming on both platforms.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Hey, how's it going, everybody?
All right. All right. We all good?
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day.
I don't have a mom. I don't know why you'd ever say that. That's triggering.
I'm wishing my grandma happy birthday. And happy Mother's Day.
Don't you have several though?
No,
I'm an
no
orphan.
autocorrect. Not auto. No, you were removed. You were the two baby. Actually, you know what? No. Actually,
Well, no, I'm an orphan
looking at it
because
now,
both of my parents don't exist.
Well, actually, Max, what happened is, if anything, there was a tumor around you that was taken off of you.
I was like, what do you mean? And I realized you're talking about. That's pretty good.
There was a tumor around you. You were freed. That was your free.
Rock, are you ready?
Ready?
Finley, how about you?
I'm ready.
Shall I say? Where's the name?
Oh,
Almond.
Almond.
Oh, yeah,
Almond Arden.
Almond Arden.
Oh, should we change the icon to
Almond
Oh, you
Arden.
gotta. Oh, dude, you gotta change.
You gotta change it now. Almond Erdan.
Almond
Wait, Brendan.
Arden.
Almond
Brendan, if you give Max another like character sheet thing, they could put that icon there, and then
You wanting me to give them a whole nother character sheet for these transformations? Because I'll do it.
I have one for Guardian of Faith and Spiritual Weapon. Remember?
That's true. I'll put it in the other entities.
Yeah.
Erdan. On. Doing it. There you go, Finley.
Almond Erdan.
Hell yeah.
I am all
Where
Brendan.
is it?
I am also ready. Saldo is ready, but Nicholas is going to go to the bathroom. Nicholas is going to go to the bathroom real quick. So like you do the recap. I'll be right back.
I didn't even
Okay,
get
fine.
ready. Finley, are you ready?
I said yes.
Paul, are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, you can pee now. Sue, are you ready? Where'd Saldo go? Alright, last time on the Aces.
Wait, hold on.
You guys had fought your dreams. You were led to believe that your crew had basically dismantled without you, and you guys were all alone, going to be sucked of your dreams. But it turns out none of that was real, and these guys were fucking idiots, because they were fully played by the entirety of your crew come to rescue you.
Hey.
You guys were rescued. You fought Owlet. You completely disbanded the Cult of Owls, and you don't know what happened to who, but Wheat did something and the mask shattered. So perhaps who is gone?
Hopefully.
But you guys have Owlet in your care right now as you sailed off. I don't believe major things happened on the boat right there, except that you guys had a few sendings from your loved ones. Finley's, yours was probably the most important because Lucy had mentioned it. It was like, yeah, there's spottings of some weird thing going through the skies, so we're cautious, but everything's doing good. It was described to you as a person or thing with like a black color scheme with a white streak through them.
Let's not forget the giant metal saucer.
I don't think I ever said anything like that.
I know, I was doing a bit about aliens.
Oh. No.
Okay, that bit was a failure. Please forget about it.
Please forget about me. Well, so it's only Saldo and Finley now. Okay, that didn't land either. Forget about me.
I'm on the bathroom.
I'm the bad.
Tim's bathrooming.
You guys had landed at Selivana. Finally, you landed at the only port in the entire continent, because as Lapis described to you, trying to land in anywhere else is extremely dangerous. You landed in Arwen, the port town of Everbell, as you were immediately introduced to the conflict of this entire continent, and probably why there's been 100-year war. Racism. Yeah. At least for me, what you've seen with one elf. You've seen one elf. And it has been described from Lapis. Yeah, racism is a big problem. But
imagine it wasn't racism. He was just like a
this one guy.
It was just this one guy.
He was just a jerk.
You had also gotten a sketching type map from Lapis detailing what she knows is Selivana. And this is currently what you're dealing with. Her herself, she doesn't know the continent well. She was only lived in the Odin Mountains in a single city within the mountains. So she's far more knowledgeable about Curry than she is her own homeland. So you guys might have to fill this in yourself. But to deal with the conflict of racism, you have decided to start to craft your own persona, Finley. That persona being Alman Erdan, which seemed to have worked.
Alman Erdind.
Alman Erdind.
Erdind.
Erdind. Sorry, don't mean to say your name wrong. New character.
Oh my god, we're gonna go through this again.
You know, that's what's actually great is I don't remember how exactly it's spelled, but if you spell it all men, like ALLMEN, it's like you're the anti-racist person. You just
All
use
men.
that name. Yeah, all men. You use that name all over the continent.
But that seemed to have quelled Mirka Stein, the captain of the Irwin Guard. And you guys were able to meet up with Holiday's friend, an apparently local buyer of the swindlers, Mulan Weevil, who seems to be wearing this rabbit mask, but it seems that Mulan is wearing it because of some history with the swindlers. Mostly Presentia. But we last left off as she began to show you all around. Or those who will... Oh, wait. We can't have Finley on here. Finley doesn't exist.
Hooray!
Yay. I feel like I should take
Almond.
the hat off, but
Oh, I should take my captain's hat off now too.
yeah, you
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
idiot. I'm the captain now.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
But whoever decided to go with Mulan can. I probably imagine who will all be going.
It's really uncanny to see human Finley.
Well, Elf Finley.
Oh, Finley, yeah.
You dare,
Well, just shorten the ears and then we got.
you dare call all men human. Disgusting.
Their name is Human.
No, Almond is our elven lord. Huzzah! Praise be to
His
What's your last name again?
His name is
Trace-
Huzzah?
Erden. All
Erden.
praise be to Erden. Yard and
Erden.
Yarden.
Praise be, praise God.
Erden.
Yeah. Who will all be going with Mulan?
I will.
I figure Finley or Almond is. Freak is this? Who is that?
Why didn't the token work? Hold on 1 second.
I don't know. I have to. Whenever I put Finley down, I have to go through the bio and info now.
Oh, I think I'm figuring it out. 1 second.
I think your guys' character sheets are just so old that they haven't adapted to Roll20's updates. It's been that long. There it is. Look, Salda with no hat now.
No, he does
Hey.
feel like he's missing something now.
Now was uncanny there.
So you are the leader, because if you don't, you will die. Sue will follow you. Salda's going. Ardarak?
Ah, sorry.
Ardarak?
Yeah? Oh,
Where
yeah.
you going?
Hey,
Hey,
you coming?
jingle jingle.
Ardarak, you coming with us? Hey,
Sure.
Ardarak, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, sure, yeah.
Ardarak, we're playing D&D now.
No, that was
Sorry,
what's his name?
I was taking a big swig of soda from AMP.
It's
Classic.
A&W.
Classic
Yeah,
soda. Classic gas station soda.
Yep. Anyway, Holiday's gonna go as well.
I bet he's
Because-
drinking a Pepsi.
It actually is. How did you know?
I think Adeline does not like Finley going in disguise alone.
Oh, you know that's totally. Well, they're not alone. They have a demon.
Yeah, well, Adeline's become
Well, actually-
protected.
Actually, not a demon, a devil. Well, actually, they do still have a demon on them. Finley, you gotta figure something out with that demon that's on them.
Yeah.
Finley, sorry, Almond. Don't forget, you have a demon in your. You have a demon in your arm that you gotta figure out if you're gonna feed or you're gonna like take
Get
out
rid
like a tag. But there are pressing issues. I just forgot about that till now.
You guys begin to walk through Arwen. Arwen is a very, very beautiful place. Something you definitely notice about walking through this town, which, first off, they call it a town. This place is really big.
Yeah.
It's cusping city level.
Mm.
But what seems to take up most of this place is foliage and trees and rocks and mountains. And just judging by like the landscape in the distance, you can tell that it seems that a lot of the land in Everbell is completely untouched. Seems to be a lot of natural stuff just growing around. You even see some trees are growing through houses, and people are just fine with that.
Whoa. Oh, I have the tab muted.
Do you guys say anything, ask anything as you are walking through? I will say you do see Holiday kind of like conversing with Mulan, but I'm sure it's nothing of importance.
Yeah. I'm afraid to speak up now because I'm like, I don't know about. I guess I take a look like as we're walking through. I'm sort of keeping a low profile, but I do want to just sort of like observe the surroundings, just to see the general vibe of people as our group passes.
Yeah, same.
That's a good point.
What are people's opinions of our group going
great.
through?
I'm going to put it to you plainly.
Yeah.
Everybody hates us.
When people look at you, it is the same feeling you would probably get as when in high school you did something embarrassing and everyone's like, "Oh, you're at the bottom of the totem pole now."
Oh,
You are-
they're looking at us like
Oh.
we threw up in class.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are
They're
getting.
laughing at us. Look at them.
Ew.
You would hear whispers of words of you would hear words of gem carvers. You would hear ore munchers.
Pirates, yeah. Ore Muncher's great.
Maybe
Great.
not.
You would hear whispers of clipped ear being pointed at Finley with just pointing around at who you are traveling with.
Are they saying clipped ear because of my actual clipped ear? Or
More so, clipped ear, from what you can understand, is those who sympathize with the other races.
Okay.
Specifically,
I
it's
was
like an
unsure about
elven
that.
insult.
Yeah.
It is an elven insult for elves who are not racist. It's a racist elven insult for elves who aren't racist.
What a paradox.
Yep.
Truly mind bending.
You would see a lot of people when Arderock walks by, they make a
Arderwalk.
wide berth.
I'll walk.
Like, Arderock, you walk by a house, you see them shut their doors.
They are to walk away.
Oh, that's
Well, yeah, he is quite menacing, even back on Curry. Oh man, this is
Stu would whisper
Eddie.
under his breath, saying, "I'm not a fan of
yeah, it's not really. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, but this is still beyond my expectation. I like kind of whisper to Holiday and say, how much further until we get to where we're going?
this." You would see Mulan look at Holiday and say, I didn't know the help were allowed to talk. Holiday would look at her with a look, and Mulan would just start giggling.
I look at that and I'm like, I laugh exactly like that. I go, and I just fall back.
I kid. Don't be so nervous around me. I'm not like them.
Good to hear.
They look
Dang.
over. Someone's already sharpening their pitchforks.
Pitchforks. Great, great.
Though, I will say, don't be caught looking nervous. Just that alone can get us in trouble.
Mm. Okay.
You, on the other hand, you're allowed to look nervous. Points to you, Orwin.
Alman.
What's your name? Alman. 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 Alman.
Oh man.
Alman.
Almond.
Alman. I keep wanting to say almond, but it's
I know.
Alman.
I'm sorry that the random name generator sucked.
Alman. It's like when I first was trying to get Arturok's name down. Arturok.
Artrock.
Arturok.
Artrock.
Eventually you reach this shack.
The
That's
shack.
like near the beach area.
Love shack.
As she kind of points to it, like she does a presenting to it and goes, "Welcome to my humble abode. A lot smaller than I thought. Actually, it's magical, so go fuck yourself." So, what are you presenting to me today?
Actually, speaking of, we would have had the Baron, I imagine it is in the bag of holding, but we would have had Owlet tagging along, right? Like behind.
If you so wished, if you wanted to be seen dragging an unconscious body, or I guess walking behind you.
Owlet would have been like, they're pretty much on like a leash right now. A magic leash.
Owlet would probably be walking behind you, just keeping their head down, not speaking.
Yeah, I'm the muscle. I'm holding them in place. This is something Saldo's never said before. I'm the muscle.
Yeah.
When she asked, like, "Oh, what do we have here?" I gesture to Owlet like a few feet back, and then I also take the Baron's head out of a bag of holding, and with the two respective wanted posters.
2 bounties at one. You're efficient.
One of them got in our way on the way here. But that's besides the point.
If I recall, you're the reason for most of the elven militia going missing. You see as she like tugs on the nose of Owlet. They'll have fun with you. Now then, this is quite a wonderful bit of charity. You see, Holiday taps her staff. I'm kidding. I have your money. Let me just get in contact with the higher ups. You see, she takes the Baron's head and Owlet as they shove them, the two, into the shack and close the door.
Mhm.
As you see, they tap the front face of their mask and they say, "Hello, yes, this is Mulan Weevil. Yes, I know this is probably a bad time. I have the Baron of Dismantlement and the Captain of the Nocturnal Pirates. Yes, I know, very impressive. I didn't do it, though. Yes, I know, I should definitely get more work done. Man. Anyway.
Wee.
Anyway, I need payment for the individuals that did it. You see as she looks back at you, it's like, name?
I give a nudge to
Almond. Erden.
Is it Alman or Alman?
Alman.
Alman.
Fuck!
I was like
I said I messed it up this time. Alman.
Alman.
Alman. It's like Malk.
So
Yeah,
you're going by Alman for the acceptance.
Well,
Wait.
might as well.
What do you
I
mean?
was gonna say, are you? I'm asking if you're going by your like group name, the Full House, the Aces, or are you just going by Alman did it?
oh,
Well, you know what? The SS Full House would probably be the most. That way the ship having docked will probably at least be a little bit safer, knowing that
Ooh, that's a good point.
at least in regards to the Elven militia,
Yeah.
Finley would be like,
knowing that
"Oh, I'm Finn. I mean, Alman Erden.
the
I mean,
SS Full House.
this is we're the SS Full House.
No, we're the
Like,
Aces.
imagine-
The SS Full House is back on ship.
Our ship is the SS Full House.
It just keeps going.
It just,
Like,
yeah,
I mean, Finn,
it's just,
I mean Finn.
it's just.
I walk
worse
forward and I
worse.
say the SS Full House. Yeah.
So I'm going to interpret the last thing that was said as the answer.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, it would seem that the SS Full House is the takers of these bounties.
Is that a question or a statement?
It's a statement.
She's on the phone.
Oh.
Shh. What's a phone?
Interesting. Okay.
Finley, she's on the
I
door.
will let them know. Okay. As you see, she taps the mask again. As you guys hear a scream from inside the shack. As you see this bright light, just and you see as she opens it, there is a large sack of cash.
Whoa.
Ooh, money.
Seems they were taken to wherever they needed to go.
So Owlet and also the Baron are just gone now?
Yep.
Great. Lovely. How much money?
And considering they were actually taken, that does not mean you deceived me at all.
Do you get people who do that often?
Oh, of course I do, and they always end up going right into the shack.
That's a...
So just remember, don't cross the shopkeep.
Looks at the shack and the outhouse.
You still see a little bit of smoke coming from it.
Ooh.
Some owl feathers.
All right, you guys are now the proud owners of. You got 1,000 before from raiding Napoleon's place. So that's taken off that. And Owlet was
It'd be 12,000?
11,000 gold from the bounties, and the 1,000 that has yet to be split. So you guys have 12,000 gold to split amongst your crew.
12,000 gold. Hooray. That'll be a nice conversation to have when we get back to the ship, and also have another conversation of who's traveling the continent with us.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Hooray.
Yippee.
Hooray.
You all can head back if you'd like. I'd like to take some time to talk to Mulan some more. Sorry, that was not Holiday's voice at all. Holiday said that.
Oh my god.
You just, as Brendan, like, you guys can head back. I'm gonna talk to Mulan a little bit more.
Sorry, my Southern Belle. I lost my accent.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter, I gotta talk with Mulan for a second.
It would be. We will head back and take this back to the ship and get ourselves prepared, but it would be nice to speak with somebody about, well, a friendlier face about our intentions here in Selvana and where we might acquire some transportation.
Ooh.
What do you mean,
It's always something. It's always something here.
Captain, we just got here.
That's fair. And look, things happening.
I can attempt to find somebody, but you might have to really rely on your friend there. Just play the quiet card, my boy.
We'll talk later. All right. Okie dokie. I need to head back then. Or at least that's what Saldo's intention will be.
Saldo just leaves by himself.
I go to leave by myself, and then I come back sort of dejected, being like, we can't leave without you. Alman.
Almond.
Alvin.
Well,
Alman.
almond.
Is that all? I said it's Alman. And you
It is.
just said Alman.
Max
And
is
I was-
fucking with us.
No, fuck it. I'm just calling you Alman now because it's all men, and that's the anti-racism. You are an analogy now. Have fun. You're great.
I don't want to be a man.
You are champion of social inequity, or social justice.
I love being a social justice warrior.
Guys, we solved it. We solved racism.
Jesus
Yay.
Christ.
Social justice artificer, social justice barbarian, social justice cleric. All right, let's head back.
Arthur Rock. Wait, does that work? Oh, no.
Although I will
Anyways,
say,
Let's head back to the ship.
Yes.
before we go, I turn the holiday and I say, fuck, we're heading back. I turn the holiday and I say, we're going to be discussing splitting the money. You won't have a say in it. In that case,
Oh, well, I know that you'll give me a fair trade, or you don't get a fair trade from what I earn on the boat.
I'll make sure.
Good.
Head back.
You are quite the businesswoman. I know, right?
She's she's one hell of a quartermaster. That's what she is.
That's because we always quarter to you.
Yeah, all those quarters.
But yeah, you guys continue on back to the boat. You guys get back to the boat, and everyone's like, "Okay, they're alive."
It's all right. So, hello.
Hi.
Call meeting. We'll call a meeting, and we'll all like meet up. Probably below deck, so that it's so that people aren't like just be able to
Daring.
privy. Yeah. Yeah, Ozzy, check out the Ozzy. Watch out for anyone.
Yes, the entire group is going to be traveling the continent. Ozzy's the only one who's going to be defending the boat.
Yeah, he's defending.
It's only the
Okay.
sidekicks.
Okay, I crunched the numbers. Actually, I might need to crunch them again because I didn't count the extra 1,000. Crunch the numbers, but we have one of two options. In regards to the money. The money. We could actually no. I did crunch the numbers with the 7,000. Yeah. Oh, sick, cool. If we we I should have really prepped this. There's two options here. Everybody gets a full even split With actually, you know what? I really need to do the whole math all over again because I didn't add the 5,000 for Outlet. Damn it! I curse Outlet because it's making me do more math again. Fuck you! Yeah, 6,000. Wait, no, that's 700. 7,000 plus 5,000. And our quartermaster just left, so she's not able to do the math here, which she normally would. And just to be sure, it's 23 people on board, right? 1, 2, 3. Can someone count? Make sure that's 23 of us, including Holiday.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23.
You didn't count Ozzy, did you?
No.
Cool, thank you.
Why not? He deserves
Ozzy
it.
doesn't count anymore.
He did so much work.
Then it would not be 23.
Because then we'd have to count, then we'd have to count Book and also Oban, and we're not
Yes.
doing that.
Yes.
Wow.
By 23. So there's two options here what we could do. We could make an even split for everybody where we all get the same amount, there'll be some gold left over, and we can put that into a fund for the boat itself, like a general boat bank fund.
The boat
Or what we could do is, for potential emergencies in the future, we take out a 300 from the total for Finley and Saldo, or myself, and then we distribute the remaining even from there. Which would mean that we then split 11,400 evenly to everybody. And if there is any amount left over, that also goes into the bank. That being said,
We're rich,
because
guys.
there
We
will
have
be
so
some
much money.
people, don't forget
get a new boat.
it gets split. No,
We have our
we
own
saved.
fleet.
We
Let's
had to
buy
save
a
an
person.
entire. We had to. What?
That's a slave.
Finley, you can make a person. It took us saving an entire continent alone.
Although
for
I
this
know
boat.
you just explained to me what sex was, but I don't think it's right of you to assume we can make a person like that. I don't think that's how that works.
It'll take too long.
On one hand, I've got my head in my hands, but on the other hand, that was really funny. Kudos to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
After Finley interrupted Saldo saying that, I'm going to. What do you guys think about? It's also open forum. I also want to point out that should anyone need, if we do go the route of giving 300 in terms of like for people who can hold on to it for emergencies, if anyone here is capable of helping out those that would be on the ship, staying behind would be a speak now sort of thing, so you could also be taken into the equation. Otherwise, what's the general consensus in regards to that, Brendan? Or is this like a us decision?
It's mostly a you guys decision because you guys are mostly the hierarchy of it all. You guys have made the most decisions of it all. Anyone who would have a major qualm with it would be Holiday, but again, Holiday also makes her own portion of money with the shop that she equidates to herself.
Yeah, that she'll be getting that, and now that we're parked, she's gonna be able to do her whole thing. This is what she's here for. Is to sell. So here's what I'm thinking, and this mostly just goes to. I guess this question goes out to your Marco. Would you be all right if Finley and I take an extra 300 each? Just to hold, just for revivify purposes.
Yeah, sure.
I'm assuming Sue's okay with that.
Yeah.
Cool. So minus.
He does not want another Baron situation to happen.
Pretty much. Finley, go ahead and add 600. Actually, not 600. Go ahead and add 300 gold to your.
Nice. I'm gonna go spend it all in one place.
That is so that we can save lives.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling! Gambling, gambling,
go.
gambling!
Yeah, but if I gamble with it, I can save 2 people's lives.
Okay, but gambling.
All right. Then that is divided by 23. 480. Can someone actually, you know what? I'll put this right here. Sorry for the math, guys.
You're fine. Go, white boy, go.
Oh, white boy, go. That's the total we're working with here. So say 450. So if we split 450 amongst everybody. Actually, that's really nice. You know what? We'll do that.
450 amongst everyone.
450 amongst everybody gives all 23 of us 450 gold pieces and keeps 1,050 gold for the boat.
Okay.
So, do I
Tech-
get 450 on top of the 300, or is the 300 just...
You get 450 on top of the 300.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I was...
Basically, keep 300 always on you.
Yeah.
Pretty much. The boat
I'm gonna
already
put-
had.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say really fast. I'm gonna put 300 in copper coins. It is not copper coins. It is just.
I understand.
Yeah.
If you want, you could also write it down in your items list.
Yeah, but I have so much stuff in my items list already that I kind of just want to have this like here.
That's fine. I understand.
Or put it in your electrum.
Honestly, if you would have put putting 300 copper in your person, I would have been like, just make that into gold. What the fuck are you doing? But yeah.
Okay.
So 1012.
You guys are split up the gold as the week goes. I've never had this much money before.
Yeah, poor thing. Poor baby. That and mind you, I just want to point out the boat already has 1,012 gold in it. So for total, we'll be leaving the boat with 2,062 gold pieces on board it. And that's just in savings. Should we need to purchase, should the boat need to purchase anything, maintain repairs, or say Lucy needs to go shopping and whatnot, right?
Yeah, I'm sure the boat will love to get some work done on itself. Well, his boat wallet.
Yeah, the boat itself will have 2,000 gold pieces, which means that
Well, that's fine. My original money of 169. Now out of the 450 is now 619.
93 plus 50. equals 1, 3, 8, 8. Sick nasty. Damn. I put the boat money in my platinum pieces, Brendan. So that's
You don't own any platinum.
I know. That's why I put the boat money in there. All right. There's that. How else are people feeling when they get 450 gold pieces?
Everyone feels pretty fucking good. You would hear a drink go,
Eating yours.
oh, this was worth it.
Pinky, stop
yeah.
eating yours.
That's how it go.
Thanks.
Fuck off.
Fucking stop me.
Oh man.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just eating my biscuits.
This one's chocolate. Ew. This one's chocolate. All right. I think that yeah, that covers that. That's money. Actually, you know what, Brendan? Forget the boat money. I'm a -2 just so it's simpler. So the boat has 2,060 gold pieces. I give 1 gold piece to Ozzy and I give 1 gold piece to Key.
Oh,
You get 1 gold piece to Lamb.
Ah, shit, you're right. Finley can give a gold piece to Finley can give a gold piece to Key. I give 1
I
gold
don't-
piece to Lamb and 1 gold
What
piece
is Key buying that he needs money?
to. He
They're
does.
gonna go on their own little side adventure that I'm gonna write a children's book about.
Brendan.
the children.
Just
the
you-
Me,
just
Lamb, and
wait.
Ozzy.
Just you wait. The aces are gonna get captured, and then those 3 are gonna be like you're gonna have to rescue us.
Yes, the magical object familiar, the homunculus, and an actual possum.
My cape will become sentient at some point, and will also help.
What is this? The pet Justice League?
It could be like the Legends of Adventurous, where they have their own story of like the little guys.
The little guys.
All right. Lamb and Ozzy get a piece. Since Finley doesn't want to give their boy an allowance, they can be
Jesus.
they could be responsible for that.
You see as Ozzy just looks at the gold piece and just puts it on their head.
Eats it, hacks it up.
Wow.
Alrighty. You know, I would go say let's go shopping, but I turned back to like sort of like poke my head up onto the deck. I'm like, they don't seem all the most receptive to anyone who would try shopping around here.
I agree. We might get overcharged, which is truly the worst thing they could do to us.
They get taxed.
Oh no, yeah, the damn taxes.
I'm not paying them. Or even worse, they could just not sell to us.
With that in mind, we need to establish 2 things. Who's staying and who's going. We have a lot of business on the continent, which means that there will probably be few and far between opportunities for us to be rejoining, which means that whoever's staying on the boat will probably be here for a good amount of time. We're also also that means that we're stuck around here, and I point to the unreceptive place. Let's, while we're here, can we make like a little list of what our intended goals were for Selvana? There's a few things. Actually, can we see the map, Brendan?
I would love to show you the map.
God, can I see the map?
Here's the map. Here's what Lapis drew up for you.
Hooray! Put this on the to-do list. So, I have here the map. We have here the map. We have two things. We have two things on the agenda here. First, probably the fastest that we need to locate and find Gabriel Brown, right?
Yeah.
Once we can do that, if we can like convince her and have her with us, then if we keep traveling along on the continent, that would still count for actually completing the bet, if you will. Second, I have business over at Odin Mountains. Did anyone else have anything besides the general?
No, I think I'm kind of just here.
There
Well,
was. Sorry,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
keep it. Yeah, like it's not as like exactly important right now because we have no way of fighting them. But I feel like the gems, at least 3 of them, are somewhere on this continent. So I'm just keeping an eye out and an ear.
There were the 3. So there is, if I'm not mistaken, Brendan, when we had the other map of Curry,
I can
It
check that
showed-
right now.
it showed 3 gems somewhere on this side, right?
It showed 3 gems in this direction. Yes.
So, you know what we can do? Can we put like a little gem counter up at the top? Like little collectibles?
You can put that,
Yeah, it's a fetch quest.
Yeah, it's a fetch quest. So we have these 2. I need a.
Biggest thing I'd say I have is just like potentially getting demon and devil blood for
Well,
the
you have
feeding.
you have demon blood. It's
Yeah.
whether you want to use it to power up the demon inside of you, or as Oban stated, it's probably weak enough to find someone to try and remove it.
Yeah.
So I could probably do that, but that's not like super important to me at the moment.
Can you guys see that right now?
Yeah. Yes, I can see that.
Did you just put a diamond down?
Yeah, that's
Right at the
Chaos
top of the
Emerald.
screen.
So that's, hold on. Come on, let me change this to here. And then it would be,
If you would like, I can also put the gems down that I have over on the other map.
yes, please. There we go. There we go, guys.
Hey,
Oh, you know what? I'll put it right here. That feels appropriate, right?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, that's perfect.
yeah.
Or what about up here?
That also works. That kind of like balances it out.
Yeah, this is so stupid.
It's so dumb, but I love it.
Okay, we got 3 gems for Ardarok. Finley's got to figure out what they want to do with the demon inside of him, their dark passenger. technically also this whole deal with Gabriel Brown is for all of us, but also Finley. I gotta get up here. We're keeping on the lookout for Lich, Blackhoof, Edgar Brown, Cervantes, Bellica, Noxus.
Oh, just those few?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, and Loki, don't. Yeah.
And wasn't there also a thing with the man living in the bag of holding?
He is somewhere.
He's doing his own thing right now, okay?
He
Yeah,
is somewhere.
Yeah, we haven't heard from him in weeks.
Weeks?
It's been
A
months.
year.
It's been a year, yeah.
As he
Okay.
said, he is going to be hunting those with even a smidgen of celestial blood, but Finley's
Finley will do
last
that.
because of who Finley is related to.
Yeah, so we'll deal with him later. The only other thing was there were like two more things. I had to, and I turn away from. Go ahead.
You know the lost kin are probably somewhere around here.
The lost kin are somewhere up and around. It was Nathacom, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Nothicom? You mean Camelot?
Camelot. That's what it was.
Nothicom is the human realm, yes.
That's what it. Camelot's somewhere here with the elves, so they're somewhere up and around here. Lost kin will. Brendan, what would you say a good symbol for the symbolizes the lost kin?
A mask.
Cool.
Also, to describe it to you guys, Everbell is the elven realm. Nothicom is the human realm. The Odin Mountains is the dwarven realm. No Man's Land is the forbidden realm. And the Plains Belt is new, so there is no name for that right now.
I can't use a mask symbol because it would just be like it'd just be like that.
Where? I can't see it. Oh, there.
What the hell?
No, it's perfect.
So
Up.
right here, somewhere around here,
It's loading where you're putting it.
somewhere around Camelot. We don't know where they are. Camelot is, but they're somewhere around. There we go.
You know, like somewhere in this, like this is the Elven realm.
Yeah, and Camelot is the.
Yeah, you don't know where Camelot is. Actually, you know what? Camelot's pretty important. And also, I forgot to erase the symbol anyway. So, Lapis would have definitely told you that Camelot is up here.
Despite the fact that this is the Elven realm,
This is the Elven realm.
but
Human realm is where Camelot is.
interesting.
This is Nothicon.
Oh, I have interesting.
This
I have
is
something on
Everbell.
my- Yeah. I have something on my thing saying Camelot something to do with the elves. Interesting. That's a really that's something in my notes.
Was that a mistype then?
Must be, yeah. That I just had this at POI points of interest back.
Is it that Camelot is at war with the elves?
Probably. Go to Camelot. I have that. Go here.
This looks like a PS2 game screen.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's really funny. We gotta look into No Man's Land. We just gotta look into that. I'll put a. Where's Oh, I can. Oh, sick! I can do this. Can I do a transparent? can. Interesting. So point of interest there. We should also need to investigate No Man's Land at some point. Don't worry about it, all right? Don't you know how in a game it'll be like, oh, look around this area, and it has just like a, yeah, that's what it is.
That'll definitely be fun.
Do we we also need to investigate Meteor Island for info about the Pillars of Calamity, but we don't we don't know anything about that in regards to Selvana, do we?
No.
So that's something for us to ask around about. Investigate Meteor Island. And then I say this, but I turn away from Ardarok. We need to find something regarding the corpse of Medusa at a forge under the mountains. Because that whole deal is still, we gotta fix Ardarok.
The cure Ardarok of his dementia.
So something about forge under the mountains. Here, I guess. No, I'll get rid of this one.
I like that
Yeah,
the
cool.
last map we had, Brendan completely like designed, and now he's letting us. I don't know if you're actually like intentionally letting us. Set
I am
this
now.
map.
I am now.
Heck yeah.
'Cause-
You're like,
if
I
I
don't have
really-
a choice anymore.
I don't have a choice anymore. I'll be honest, I didn't finish this map yet because I was just preoccupied with other stuff. But I liked the idea more that it's war. Who would have a complete map of the continent anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys get to have fun and fill it in yourself like a book.
Hell yeah.
Yay,
So-
coloring book.
I could also, this is also a really great time for me to update the objectives list that I have currently, because we did find the missing Swindler brother, which was under the objective called the cool one.
Whoa.
This one was made years ago. The kill Loki objective is still here. Free Hanzo. Free Hanzo is still on the objective list.
Why they're looking for him.
Subtitled, I know he was hard for his wives, but this is ridiculous.
Wow.
I remember that you named all of your quests.
Okay. This is revolving around find Gabriel Brown. Then we have-
Losing to a rug.
I can't believe it. I'm losing to a rug. Investigate Meteor Island.
Meow.
Meow. Ardarok's got the Chaos Emeralds, and then find Medusa. Finley still has the objective, fuck your father. That should probably be changed. Not,
Meow.
minus, meow. I still have my objective, Momnir. Real proud of that one. And Sue had the thing regarding north is where the water temple is.
You'd have to leave this entire continent for that.
Sue, we'll put that one on hold for a minute.
Fair enough.
Had a heart attack. Okay. Not only also considering. There's that.
Got a lot of shit to do.
Hell yeah.
And
But
none of them is you.
what?
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 What? What are we talking about?
What?
You can't, Brendan. You can't just.
What?
You can't
You
just.
can't, Brendan.
You can't,
You can't,
Brendan. Brendan.
I didn't
Brendan,
do
you can't.
Brendan, you can't.
You can't, Brendan.
You can't. You can't even, Brendan. I'd like to
Thanks,
see
man.
you try to, Brendan.
A lot of people have tried and a lot of people have failed.
A lot of people ended up brandoning.
Yeah.
All right. It
I'm gonna
looks like
change my
we've got a
name to
pretty
Brendan.
good. It looks like we've got a pretty good thing here.
Got a pretty good thing going.
Yeah, we got a pretty good thing going on. Looks like we'll be able to make our way up and around, and our first order of business is making our way here to Everbell. So here's on the first
You're
order
in
of business.
Everbell.
I know we're in Everbell. I'm saying this part of Everbell,
Oh.
where we figure out going up and either this way or this way. I still feel like we should book it to. Oh, dip! Hey guys, remember this? Or is it? Oh, what color was it? It was green, wasn't it?
What? Oh, here we go!
Oh, we're traveling by map. Yeah,
Oh my god!
we're there.
Yeah, it's back.
Nick's favorite form of travel.
Hooray!
Dots.
Damn right. So that's just a generalized tool. We'll still need to like try and find. But I think that should be the first order of business: is tracking down Gabriel Brown. We'll see what we find along the way. In order to do that, we need transportation on land. In addition, we need to find out
I missed the wasp.
who. I do miss the wasp, Sue. I pat Sue on the back. Well, we couldn't very well bring them with us.
You guys have
Too late.
no imagination.
What the fuck? You're in my imagination!
You're in my imagination.
This is all I think about. War! Warriors!
But you know what? As much as bringing the wasps would have been a good idea, I think it's also good that we didn't bring them. This entire continent is at war with each other. So what would it look like if a ragtag group of people were flying around on some like unknown
You would have been
technology?
shot down immediately.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like especially like in flying over airspace. Like we would have had like we don't want to mess with the elven air.
Huh.
Literally. Okay. We need transportation. We need to figure out who's coming with us as well. And it's and in that respect, we also need to be conscious of who's staying back and who's staying behind here.
I want people who can
We-
hold their own and hold the ship, in case anything happens, because I just like I'm the face for you guys right now. I feel like I'm the only reason that we're being even a little respected and like not
tolerated more like.
and tolerated. So
You thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. I'm thinking, like, personally, I think Adeline should stay on the ship. I think out of anyone, I'd prefer her to like hold down the fort and be like quote unquote first in charge. Because she's just she doesn't take shit, and she's also very respectable and knows how to deal with stuff. So
And she's also my big sister, and I love her.
well, yeah.
I say that, you know, I hear where you're coming from, and I was thinking the same for Lapis.
So I think we're like somewhat on the same page, but like in different ways.
Yeah. But I think also someone who needs to stay on the ship, Vito. The only other person who's passable, who's even remotely passable for Elvin. Can we make another, Brennan? Can we make another draft? Can we move this guy over and?
All right, give me 1 second. I'm moving.
Move
you guys
them
to your
over a
crew
bit.
page.
To our what?
Your crew page.
Thank you. Oh, sick. Here. Let's form two can we bring all of them up here, and then we'll say like we'll split it down in the middle. We'll say like everyone who's staying on the ship will be here. People who are interested in coming with us, we'll put like over here, and then we'll adjust. No. This is the worst way. Just stacking them on top of each other.
Oh, I wanted to move my character as well. Yeah, Cuddle Puddle. Get them all in there. Get them all in there.
Oh no!
Get them
Oh
all
no!
in there.
I'm sorry.
Damn, Saldo's at the bottom.
Good job, Saldo.
Saldo's into it.
I got myself out.
I'm to the opinion that you're all going. Like all the aces are going.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start from the top here. We need a navigator. We need a navigator or someone who's like at least been around the block. I think if someone were to come with us, it should be Pinky. She's been to Selvana before, and also she's been to No Man's Land. Was it?
I also
She lived in No Man's Land.
She lived in No Man's Land.
I love her and I think she's great, but I think leaving her on the ship where something could happen and she'd get upset and angry is not a good idea.
Yeah, having her eat somebody, having her eat somebody on purpose or by accident is not something.
I love your thought. I love how these characters have now fully been introduced. It's like, man, I love Pinky, but if we leave her alone on the ship, I don't want our ship to be gone.
She's gonna eat someone. Worst case scenario, she eats the ship.
I just 100% think Adeline can hold it down. I just think one of the elves might come onto the ship, something would be said, and Pinky would be like, nah, fuck this, and just eat someone. Just eat someone, alright? We're worried about that.
Actually, Finley, I was going to be thinking about having Adeline come with us.
The more that we talk about it,
of
the more I do think it's better if she comes with, just for navigating purposes, like you said.
my question for whether or not Adeline stays or goes is, if we are going to be traveling this entire continent, we are not going to have a lot of ways of traveling fast, quickly. And to speak a little bit above table here, we have no fast travel system.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. We need some method to be able to teleport around to some degree. I don't know if even she's able, I don't think she's capable of even doing that. But if she could potentially learn how to, I feel like it would be worth it for her to be able, if we could make our own sort of fast traveling system around here. We'd have to still physically go to a place in order to even
I don't know if she can learn a spell, but Adeline is a sorceress.
She's capable.
You only have one wizard, and that's Lucy.
I don't think Lucy's capable of casting teleport.
She's not exactly on the high part of the totem pole.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. And this is speaking like out of like this is like metagame terms. Sorcerers can learn teleport.
Okay.
The only thing would be being high enough level to actually cast it.
Yes. She is technically higher level than Lucy, but she's not the highest level.
But at the same point, if we could like have her, if that's like, I don't say like that's her job. Like she is the wasp.
You will be our wasp. What?
The only issue with that being is that teleport only works on 6 people. So that would mean that if we were traveling around, it would have to be a party of 6. Because it's her and then it's her and up to 5 other people. Oh shit.
Which means
Actually, I'm not too sure if that would even work well, because if we need to find Gabriel Brown, that increases our number of people.
Which means if realistically, if we wanted to bring her and use her for transportation, it would just be her. Like, we can't bring anyone else.
Huh. And there might be people who there might be like 1 or 2 people we should consider also bringing with us. Damn it.
I think we're just gonna have to travel
wait.
chumps.
Oh shit! Never mind. Wait. Nope, I was wrong. Teleport up to 8 willing people of your choice you can see within range. So if Frederick, could you put Pinky on like traveling the with us side, and also Adeline as well, just in case as a placeholder? 1, 2, 3. What's up? 4.
I'm gonna look up teleportation.
Yeah. Well, here I can. Oh, you got it. You got it. I was gonna send it to you.
You look it up and you found that actually, you were right, Brendan. It's 6 people, but you see in the very newest book, Nicholas Diaz has made changes to
target,
specifically for
teleport you and up to 8 willing creatures. Yeah.
Because it's within 5 feet of you, so it's like, it's basically, imagine if you were right here.
It also says down here, go fuck yourself, Brendan. Get off my page.
So it's pretty much, if this were you,
yep,
you would have 8 people within a 5-foot range that you could teleport. So that's, I see how that works. So it's a party of 9. We could have a party of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Save 1 room for Gabriel Brown.
7.
We could bring
So,
7. 2 more. We could theoretically bring 2 more
This
people.
also, however, this also doesn't equate for the friends you're going to make along the way.
God damn it!
True.
He's right.
Join us with friendship.
Because if we do this, now
'cause
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
find someone
find
on the
Sprocket.
way. Yeah,
We're gonna find Sprocket, of course, and
Stop.
we're gonna.
I even thought I just like stopped thinking about her, and now you just brought Sprocket back into my
This
mind.
messy breakup is so funny.
It
wasn't even
I
literally
just got over it. Come on.
I just learned that I loved her, and also just learned that I was just getting over it. You bringing her up right now is really triggering me.
I can't believe you do this to me, Saldo.
Honestly, the fact that you asked me to think about Sprocket is really hurtful.
Oh man! Walks back into your
My
room.
dad
where
made me
you
think about Sprocket.
God damn it.
walks back into your room walks back into your room, sees like your workbench, and you see a sprocket wrench, and you go,
Throw myself on the bed.
Miss, hit the corner of it, bounce off.
I broke. I was gonna say I broke my other horn, but I forgot I shaved my horns off.
That is the funniest meme, by the way.
No, the funniest meme is the animated. It's God. What is it called? Where they animate over a moving reference.
Oh, the
rotoscoping.
Rotoscoping, but it's someone falling down the stairs, and it's a very small set of stairs, but they've been falling for like 2 minutes, and it's just that's the funniest meme.
I think that's like Monty Python levels of funny.
Yeah.
The running scene where it's not even moving.
That's like levels of like Smiling Friends, where that one rotoscoped dude fights
Oh my god.
the scientist, and he turns rotoscoped as
Was
well to
it
fight
the
him.
scientist that was his brother, and they
Oh, yeah.
created life together, and they made it in the end.
hello, daddies, hello.
Never
Oh
mind,
my
not
god,
biased.
you remember?
Oh,
you reminded me
shit.
about that. That's all I'm gonna say.
He when he's left alone on the ship.
It's the dog.
He's
Oh
under
shit.
his animal.
It's really funny. It's really funny because Key can technically be used in battle. Finley just doesn't use him in battle.
Because he'll die.
Well,
I'm speaking of
he's
my
basically a familiar. Finley just remakes him. He can't feel pain.
That's dark.
I didn't say that.
He's like your skeleton guy.
Yeah, he's like Pip.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Pip's one of them. Pip also is. Pip also goes on the adventure with Lamb.
Yes, they have to save you, and they have to do it in a limited amount of time because Pip also only has 8 hours.
Yeah, Pip's only got 8 hours. Oh, that's awesome, dude.
It's the speedrun DLC quest.
That you know what that group is? That is absolute. Oh, that's really funny that they kind of match the adventurers. Weird thing, smart thing, goat.
Yo,
Goat. Which one's the smart thing, Brendan?
Key.
Damn.
what's
Oh
now?
no.
Now we need
Got
a card type, like name for like the little guys. Like we got the aces, the full house. So what's the small version for these guys?
The faces, not the faces. Ironically enough, the Pips, because that's what the names of
The poker chips.
The chips.
Chips.
The chips.
Call in the chips.
Oh my god.
It's brilliant.
I actually love that.
Oban's a part of it, but only in arm form.
Just hopping around as an arm.
We have
He's-
to save them.
They put like to make it easier
He
to like
puts his
talk to
arm-
the arm. They put googly eyes on the arm, so when he does his like hand thing.
I hate this.
Oh, is that hand attachment that people use to like?
He's the
Like,
only one who can talk.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you guys got to finish your draft.
Yeah. Okay. Let's consider the hierarchy here as well. I think leaving in charge of the boat, the people most qualified for it are Lapis, Holiday, by racism, Vito, because he's like the face of it, right? I almost want to say Stark too, just because of like how he was, how he sort of orchestrated
Well, that's
things after the Owlet incident. Ozzy clearly is the mascot here. He's not coming. Stop. Get him out of it. Yes. It's not even like Ubi. It's not like the Ubi eyes. It's more like sock puppet eyes. Like, they gotta be sock puppets that like move around, like the googly eyes stuff. This is Oban's. This is what Oban.
Oh my god.
Get out of here!
Is it huge?
No.
He's ready for an adventure.
Finley can cast. Finley, you can cast enlarge and reduce, right?
I think so.
A giant,
Yeah, you
giant
know.
6 foot Aussie.
Well, actually, you still have that object that you could put like a first or second level spell into, and you can cast it like 6 times a day. A shrink and grow ray would be insane. Just thinking about big Aussie.
That's gonna be our battle strategy at one point.
If anyone else wanted to join, we could take one more person.
Are you asking who would want to join?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Gabriel Brown, and 8. Shit, we might need to keep an 8 slot open.
Yeah.
We might. This just might have to be the crew.
Yeah,
We
'cause
could say, okay. Well, actually, tell you what. We could say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 14.
Stop scratching. Stop scratching the rug.
I wasn't counting Ozzy because he's staying with Stark no matter where he goes.
You don't know that.
Yeah. Who do you think makes the decisions in the relationship? Clearly, this man. Okay.
You see him chewing on his own tail like it's beef jerky.
Hell yeah. These 3 are staying on the boat no matter what. I think Lucy is also staying on the boat. Brennan, could you tell us who would be like definitely staying no matter what?
Staying no matter what. Well, her brother's staying.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Thank you. I wanted to make sure. I figured, but I pretty much knew. That's also a good choice.
She's not a fighter. She would be no help. She's more help with the ship. More help with the ship. Can you stop rubbing them? Gnarl's gonna stay with her people.
I'm gonna stop broadcasting to others.
When you stop?
Oh wait, you can see that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
DM.
that means that Max and Marco couldn't see. So here's what I'm thinking.
These ones are harder.
Well, actually, that's pretty appropriate because here's what I'm thinking.
Separate adventuring party.
It's not wrong.
Me?
Because here's what were you gonna say, Brendan?
Oh, I was joking.
Well, no, I'm not wrong. Here's my consideration. These, this is like the best. Shut up. This is in terms of exploration and traveling the continent, and we'll just put like a little empty space.
Wait, you want best in terms of exploration?
Hey!
In terms of us traveling, this group feels the most well suited in that regard.
Nick with a laser pointer.
Um,
Saldo
I-
with a laser pointer.
Look, it's really addicting, okay? These all feel like necessities to have on the ship and to like protect it as well. If anyone said that they wanted to, we probably could, but there's like that would limit us being able to teleport in the future, right? What are you doing? What? Key, come back.
Finley's not bringing them.
True. Well, I mean, that's up to Finley.
I'm not bringing Key.
He's your
Unless you-
homunculus.
Unless you really think Key will help. I can bring Key. I don't mind. But I also just feel like that's another, like, physical person to add.
He's okay. Here's what I think. This is talking game one. He's basically your familiar. He can fly. He feels very helpful. Like he feels very helpful utility wise. If like,
That's fair.
it would almost be like if you
It
didn't.
doesn't
bring
hurt to
him
have
along.
him in your backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would almost be like if you didn't bring him along, that'd be like not taking an infusion, like an artificer.
Yeah.
Plus, he's basically invincible because even if he does get hurt, you can like remake him.
Hitting Key is like hitting a grandma out of a wheelchair.
Jesus.
He just powers down a little bit. He's like, pew, doink.
All right. so these are the teams.
These 7, I would say, I wouldn't recommend them going out and having a separate adventure on their own.
This would be
But
the most chaotic. Can you imagine these 7 as a party?
That's just a recipe for disaster. However, they do look like they look like they were part of like another DM group.
These 3, it's just the boys. It's all the boys, honestly.
The boys.
The
are
boys
problem.
The boys are all the problem. There's 3 women, and they're like, actually, I don't know. Put her on the boy side. Now we have the most reasonable. Now we have the most reasonable people. The thing I see with this group is they feel like a squad that if they want to go out, if they want to be able to do anything, they could. They just have to not travel too far off, and we'd have to be conscious of them, right? Like I don't imagine this group going to the Odin Mountains. But if they were traveling across like Everbell, like they might be able to do it. The only issue is there's no one among them that could be like, I'm a dwarf, like, I'm an elf.
Yeah, most of them are humans. One of them's a tiefling, which is sacrilege.
And he's like, and even then he's like, I'm not
Just a good guy.
just a good guy. She's
And then,
blind.
and also, you also have you also have a trigger happy man.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine what to do with them, but honestly, Boat, Miscellaneous, and then like the squad, like the action squad, this feels the most appropriate.
If you want to know anybody who would want to travel with you,
Yeah.
I would say there would only be one person out of this whole group that would actually go, I would like to come along. and that would be Stark. If you will allow him.
The only issue is teleportation, and we could bring him. It's just what do you guys think? Brendan really got me with that like one slot open for friends. We make a
Yeah.
because he's not wrong in that regard.
It's
not
very
bad
true,
to
and
have
it's I see us like passing by someone who's hurt and stopping to help
needs-
them, and now we've helped
Wait.
this person.
But you know what? Actually, this isn't even accounting for. We're taking into consideration the fact of this is when she'd even be able to cast teleport, and she can't right now.
Right.
I assume. So it's no harm in bringing Stark along.
I think it'd be nice just for manpower.
Yeah.
He is a cleric. You guys would have 2 clerics.
Oh shit, he's a cleric?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
so
a
I think-
follower of Lady Luck.
That's what it is, right? Actually, you know what? With that, I forgot about that. He might actually be better to stay
Fuck
with
you.
the group. With the group.
You.
They need a healer, and Mr. Rabbit is like, and Mr. Rabbit's good and all, but tell me I'm wrong. Wait,
Pointing at laser pointer. Tell me I'm wrong.
tell me I'm wrong.
I find that insulting.
Hey. Oh shit.
Ah!
I thought I was. Wait.
Finley cast his thunderbolt.
Ignore that. Don't put your finger at me. Don't put your fucking
This
finger at me.
this is where we
That's it.
have a
Lightning
projection.
strike.
Brendan, you know what this is?
What?
We have a piece of paper on the desk.
You're
We have
using
a-
Finley's
fuck.
journal of endless paper.
I don't actually
wouldn't
know
even
how
say
to get rid of it.
Just
I
highlight.
wouldn't even say that.
I don't know what that means.
Brendan, we have a piece of paper on the we have Lamb looking at the piece of paper, and then we have the Archphase eye like on the wall, so that it's sort of like an Elmo,
Yeah, it's
like
yeah.
a projection screen. And Saldo's like, we're talking about this, we're moving this and stuff along. Stark's like, I'd like to go, and we're like, that'd be interesting. You're a cleric though, your stuff might be here. Finley's like, what the hell? And then now we're just like drawing on the Elmo in front of each other. You're like, the fuck, move your hand, stop.
As you guys are drawing and doing that, you would see Lamb just look up at you, just like, just like, do I still do the job?
Hey, you're good.
To remind you, Stark is a trickery domain cleric.
Yeah. Stark should remain behind. Because
Whatever you say,
nobody else
Captain.
because nobody else on board could potentially revivify someone.
That's fair, actually.
What do you think, Finley?
That's a good point.
And with that, I turn to Stark and I say,
Stay
I'm
boy.
trusting in you. No,
What?
I'm trusting
What?
in you
What?
to help me fulfill the promise I made to everyone. Can I count on you for that?
You could count on me since the moment we met, Captain.
Then I think this is where we're at.
The squad.
It took a bit, but I feel very confident. I feel this was a well worth discussion. What do you guys think?
I agree. I agree.
I agree.
Agree. So we have. Well, I guess Stark is boat forever.
forever.
Why did you
forever.
say it like that? Like, I guess fucking Stark's just never going on an adventure.
Nope.
Why did you
Ozzy
say it
is-
like that?
Ozzy is in the militia.
That he's not.
And we have team.
Well, here's the. Well, hold on. You said this, and I want to make sure that I'm portraying this clearly. We have militia here.
Uh-huh.
Stark could go with militia. I
You want
thought
to start
that.
the boat.
Well, here's the thing. I thought that this militia was basically going to be on the boat. Because I didn't know if they were going to be traveling around or doing anything. Right? Stark should definitely, if they're going to be traveling around as an exploration person and also a cleric, should definitely be going with them. These people are, how do I put it? Not rocking the boat for part of
Okay,
the fun.
you know what? I have something even better. This is
Yeah.
Holiday's staff. While they're
Oh my
working.
god.
This is the people that can leave, and welcome to your party.
Yeah, that fits very well. And Stark should definitely stay with the people who could leave, because if they do decide to go out and about, Mr. Rabbit can do the best he can, like protect it. These people aren't going to be in like any immediate danger, and also like feel like they can hold their own. Like you've got some heavy hitters here in terms of like capability, right? That's good enough there. These people, whether they're around or not, if they're around, they're also protection for the boat. But if they're not, if they are militia, Stark should be with them because they might be in the most danger, quote unquote. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I understood you. I was just making a joke.
Okay, cool. All
So,
right.
Pinky and Adeline.
If they'd like to come with.
Adeline would say, I was going to make my point to come anyway because I know Finley, and Finley's going to probably die. So
What?
I'm going with it.
You can't talk
Not
to the
literally.
captain
Cutting
like that.
I
Oh,
take
so
the
we're,
hat.
we're doing this now? We're doing this now.
And that's what I say. And that's why you only wear it outside.
Finley lifting up their head, just being like, "What? I'm gonna die. I held my own
I
against
don't know.
you, didn't I?"
Oh, we're doing this now.
All right. Pinky, what do you think?
I want to see them fight.
Okay. I'm gonna go outside. Nope, I can't. I can't go outside. Damn it.
Finley doing
God,
the,
it sucks.
let me at him, and Adeline's just holding their head, like doing the.
Leaning on the, just like, I'm gonna get you. And Adeline's like, you're really not trying.
I'm gonna. I'm probably gonna head back to.
Holiday would eventually show up being like, so how'd it go? Oh, well, that, just to this chaos.
Holiday, here is your 450 gold pieces.
Oh, well, thank you very much. How much did everyone else get? They all say it. She goes, good.
Solo and Finley got 300.
I didn't mean to kill you with that, Brendan. I'm sorry.
Chopper's so funny.
That's Key's Chopper.
Wow.
What?
I just got a notification saying OBS disconnected, reconnecting. I'm just, I didn't want to continue because I want to make sure that we're
You're all
still up.
It says you're still alive.
We're still
Yeah.
live on YouTube. How about
Oh,
Twitch?
it's loading.
Your Twitch is loading, and the pixels on YouTube has gone down really low. Reload. Oh,
Ooh,
Ooh,
actually,
it
I think
ended.
that's a.
YouTube is working.
It says on Twitch it ended.
Oh,
Reconnection successful. Hold on. Sorry, I
You-
apologize, guys.
No
That's
worries,
fine.
Brendan. While we're doing this, can I see the other map real quick?
What?
Can I see the map of Selvana?
Oh, sure.
I think I have
Damn
a
it!
better.
It cut it into two. Fucking.
All right, part one.
I think I have
Adventure
a
in the Council of
better.
Beginnings. 0.5.
There we go. That feels more appropriate for them.
Oh, the nobody.
And since we're going to be leaving,
I don't know if my Twitch is up. It says that we're live and that we're going, but it's not letting me like play the video.
It's probably loading the VOD.
It's on for me.
It's on for me.
It's like playing, or is it?
Yep.
Well, it's on YouTube anyway, so
Yeah, that's where it's gonna go.
yeah. All right, I apologize.
we-
Continue.
You're all good.
there we go. Since this is us, and we should keep track of where the boat is.
All right. So then, everything's finalized. You're going to be bringing Pinky and Adeline. Are you guys resting for the night, or are you heading out immediately?
Let's rest for the night. Because we need to, well, actually, I was going to say,
Solo Canyon.
Sanity, Saldo Canyon, him's PP Fly. I was going to see about, or this would probably be a thing to ask Holiday, in regards to procuring transportation, whether it's like horses or carriage or anything of that regard, any ideas? Or was Mulan considering that, like, after I asked her?
Mulan said that she's gonna try and attempt to find people who will allow basically a place where you can shop.
Cool, great. That also comes into consideration of we might need to spend the money now, just in case, to buy if there's even a magic place around here. I mean, it's a port city, but they're also racist, so I don't know how much traction they get from outsiders. We need to find a teleport scroll for Adeline. Something for her to like something for her to like. Actually, no, she's not. Fuck, she's not a wizard.
I'm not a wizard now.
Yeah, no. She's just gonna have to like figure that out herself.
I'm a sorceress.
I can't learn that. I just gotta figure it out myself.
I gotta find a way to figure that out.
All right. You just gotta kill a bunch of rats,
What?
and then we'll EXP grind you.
Gross.
I'm on a milestone leveling system purely.
Yes. How dare you? You even
All right.
assumed that I would go by EXP. Only gamers go like that. Ugh.
Only gamers. All right. Yeah, I think we're good.
All right.
All we need is transportation and maybe some supplies. But if Mulan's gonna help us with the shopping, yeah, I think we'll go to bed for the night. Unless anyone else has got anything to do.
No, this is perfect.
All right. Well, you guys would be getting resting for the night. Finley, would you spend time talking with Adeline at all?
I mean, I assume, I'm sure we'd talk about, like, just the plan and whatnot.
Of course. You would see while you two are talking and like walking like around the ship, you would see Stark walk by. He's like, "Hi, nice to meet you both. I'm going to be borrowing Adeline for a second. Goodbye." And he said, "I was like, what?
What about
No.
Adeline?
Wait,
He
don't let him
drops to
take
their
me.
knees and screams.
It's time to go to heaven. It's time to go to heaven, my child.
You see as he takes Adeline, and she's like, "Wait, don't let him take me. Help!" As you see, they just walk off. Do you wait for Adeline to get back, or do you follow?
I mean, Finley's a respectable person. They understand a conversation's private, so they follow.
make me a stealth check, because I imagine you're eavesdropping.
I rolled an 11. Let me open my sheet. Sheet. Let me open my sheet. Sorry. 12.
All right. You would see Stark would take Adeline to the hammocks where he sleeps, and you would shut the door behind him.
Oh
you would
God,
put
am
your
I gonna
ear-
walk into another?
You would put your ear up against the door as
They're gonna
Stark. Adeline hates Stark. You would see as she would go, "I'll have you know, this entire crew will notice if I disappear. I'm not going to kill you." Well, then everyone will notice if something's wrong. I'm not going to do anything to Adeline.
Why'd you
I
mention
don't
it in the
believe
first
you.
place?
I don't believe you.
Believe you.
Here, I want you to have this. Is this that book you're always writing in? I don't want it. It's probably got something gross in it. Please take it. Why? You professing your love to me or something? Gross. No. Gross? Excuse you. I kid. You're very beautiful. Thank you. Anyway, why do you want me to have this? I want you to take it with you and write notes on what happens. What? Why? I would like to know what happens. Firsthand. I'm going to propose the same question over and over again until you fully explain yourself. I just want you to take notes and maybe get some excerpts on, I don't know, how things go. You hear page flipping. What is all this nonsense? That's not how that happened. I'd say you're 5 at best. Okay. If you want, I can take that. No. I want to look at it now. I didn't say you could do that. I have the book now, and you're trusting. Wait, why me? I don't want Pinky to eat it.
This is actually really cute and really wholesome.
I don't want Pinky to eat it. Why not give it to any of the other ones? Well, I'm pretty sure Ardorak can't read. I haven't had a full conversation with Sue. I don't want to... Go on. I don't want to burden the captain with this task. I don't think Sada would fit. I just don't. Finley has other things to go on. I'm sure Finley would love. I'm not burdening the people who saved my life with more shit to do.
Finley swings the door open and is like, "I'd do anything for you guys," and then closes it again. Go ahead,
Do you
continue.
actually?
No, I promise.
Okay.
I like to
You're not-
imagine that. Oh, sorry, go on.
You're not a burden, Star. Well, I never said that. I know I'm not a burden. I mean, after all, I'm the spy master. Ah, see, that, I hate that. Hate what? I don't like how you fake yourself. I'm not fake. Stop it. You're a lot more bearable when you're actually genuine. How about this? If I promise to write stuff down in this book, and you allow me to read some of it, because I definitely have notes on the first. Yeah, go on. You'll be who you are. Well, I guess I could give that a shot. Now you're 4. Okay, you're gonna keep insulting me, or no. Not a lot of people trust me with things, so this is fun. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. Thank you. Also, I'm definitely gonna doodle in this. Like, go nuts. Ooh, my own little mission. You hear footsteps towards the door.
Oh fuck.
Finley.
Run.
Run. Run.
just puts arm out, like resting on wall. Be like, oh hey, dude.
As
is
you
Vortex never?
run, Vortex.
Vortex warps away is crazy.
You can. Finley, you vortex warp just, and you're like down the hall, just like a dog running on tile.
Oh my god.
As you would hear
Ew.
the door open, go. You hear the door open and Adeline go, I thought I heard something. Well, you must be hearing things because obviously there was no one there.
Oh, he knew.
Well then. So if I burn this, Adeline. But yeah, eventually Adeline would reach back with you. You see as she's
Finley's
carrying
like
this-
standing against a beam, like.
Adeline walks around the corner like, hey, what's up? Anyway, back to our conversation. You see as she's carrying this book under her arm.
Oh.
But yeah, unless you would bring up is like, what's that?
No.
You guys would just continue talking, and eventually, you all would drift off to sleep.
I was waiting for and you wake up. Oh.
Arterock,
Okay.
God damn it.
Oh, goody.
I knew
Okay,
it.
my turn.
you are drifting off to sleep as your eyes just kind of like start like peeking open. As you see 3 individuals standing over you.
It's gem bears. Or
You
like,
see, you see a large horned one made of
3 of us. We're gonna beat the shit out of you.
you see a large horned one. One about your this one being like your size. You see one of about Finley's height, and the large one is orange. The one of like Finley's height, much shorter, is of a grayish blue, and the other is of one that is twice your height, of a gray white. As you see them standing around you,
God damn it.
see them all look into the distance. As you watch, as all of them stare, as you see what looks like a giant wall in the distance. This large, encompassing wall that stretches for miles begin to crumble, crack, and break as you see it explode and shatter. You see standing on the other side, it's just a single person wearing this white, pure white mask. The eyes under the mask resemble that multi-ringed iris, one that's been staring at you for every single one of your visions. You feel yourself losing breath as you watch from behind the wall a tree as gigantic as any mountain you've ever seen begins to grow. As you see lumbering over it, this gargantuan titan-like creature climbing through the foliage as it just stares down at you with the same types of eyes. As you see as it stares at you, you see as the other, like, almost glowing individuals are ashed away. As you feel your axe in your hand begin to almost crack. You feel something has awoken. And you feel as though time is running out. As you are awoken. Big guy? You're gonna be late for your own adventure, dipshit. Get up.
Oh yeah. Okay. As I'm walking down, or like now I'm walking up, like heading outside of the boat. I try to write down as much details as possible of the dream. Basically, 3 of the gem users.
You saw 3 I'll describe it to you in a non-dramatic tone. 3 individuals, one of orange, one of blue, one of gray, surrounded you. They turned into a direction of a giant wall that began to crumble and explode. Behind that wall was an individual in a white mask, no form or body, with ringed pupils, the same ones that were staring at you in your last vision. They To put an example, they are very similar to Bellica's.
Mm.
But then a giant tree grew from the wall as you saw what looked like a gargantuan like creature crawling out from the foliage in the top as it stared at you with the same types of eyes, and you saw them all look at you as they all began to dust away. And you grabbed your axe. As you grabbed your axe, you felt almost as your axe was cracking and trembling, as you felt almost a warning that you were running out of time.
Okay. I
And
relay
all you
that.
saw.
Yeah, I relay that information to Salda.
Hey, Soldo. Soldo, who starts a conversation like that?
I just woke up.
Can we see the draft sheet again?
Absolutely. Let me find.
Just hanging on Saldo's door.
Solo! Solo!
Saldo!
Solo!
Don't leave me here!
Don't leave me here.
Solo!
You related to me. I say, what?
Hmm.
What do you mean? What do you mean? We're time's running out.
But I'm pretty sure there's plenty of time for your guys to your mission, but something mystical this way comes. I think.
Or we need to find what this big wall is.
Yeah, big wall, big tree, and supposedly we're on the right track on the gems.
Well, at least we know the three of them are here. But also, thank you for telling me this dream because you reminded me, and I put on like the little like objective sheet. We have to find Ortic as well.
Yes.
He might have been somewhere in the ocean, but that's just something to like bear in mind. He might be around. The only other thing is Ardok tells me this. I go and I wake up Finley and Sue. Finley, Sue. I'll share this with them as well.
What?
I mean, oh man.
Figure we're up and around and we just share it with each other. Thank you, Max. Thank you.
I worked so hard on that.
Like that you
My
put
heart's
Stark-
racing.
Oh my god.
I love that you put Stark in there too.
Oh fuck! I guess he's not going, is he?
No, keep him, please. His book's going.
Yeah, his book's going. Find Gabriel
could
Brown.
I
Put
could
her there.
Key.
You could also put Oba.
Yeah, Oba's actually.
No, I was gonna like put Key in the corner, but I was like, nah, that's too much.
You're going to be.
It's...
Why did you put me as Sheldon?
Because you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I right?
Hardrock is Penny. Wow. You know what's really funny? Raj and Adeline are really. Those are really funny combo.
It's a masterpiece. I could never draw again.
You peaked.
I peaked.
No peeking. With that dream in consideration.
Dream.
Thanks, Finley.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
I guess that's any time as I guess that's a time as any for us to head out as soon as possible. We should start making some headway soon.
Yeah. Well then. To fast track this a little bit.
Yeah.
Fast travel?
No, fuck no. You guys don't get that. You guys don't get that till you go around the whole continent.
Big
Well,
deal.
we technically have.
Oh,
This continent.
where? Where?
Where?
Where?
Next question.
Okay.
So here's
When?
so here's
When?
Next
Here,
question.
here's what we got to do. We need
Why?
to take.
Next question.
Damn it! I guess I'll be in charge of this. This is. We
As
need
well.
to start building. We need to start building. I only say as well because I was putting the objective list, but we need to start building like a little a souvenir shop, not shop. We need to make a little souvenir collection, because the way teleport works is that if you don't have something from the place you want to go to, it's gonna be really it'll be really difficult and you can veer off course. So 2 levels from now, 2 whole levels from now, or we don't even know when she'd be able to get teleport. We're going to need, if we don't have things that we're collecting from different places associated with that place, we're not going to be able to teleport back to those as
I thought you were
efficiently
asking
as
us to make
possible.
merch, and I was like, yeah,
no.
I think we should
No.
make some merch.
The Full House souvenir shop, the
Yeah.
Full House gift shop.
Yeah,
Um,
gift shop.
I also,
T-shirts and bobbleheads.
I don't know. I feel like this maybe was talked about, but why don't we sail along the edge of like the land?
It's very dangerous. This is the only safe port for us to go to.
Okay.
Because not only the further, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Brendan, the further inland you go, the more war torn it is, right?
We're-
And especially for a group of our eclectic
But also,
composition.
everyone is so keen on making sure that they don't get invaded that basically the waters are swimming with just every type of anti-ship thing that can be fraught in the kingdoms.
Cool. Hooray.
It's back to horse and wagon.
You would see as everyone comes up to you, they begin wishing you luck.
Me specifically? Only Finley?
Yeah.
Only Finley.
Wow.
They all say, "Fuck Saldo. He was never the captain. You were the true captain all along."
That's not what
I
I,
know you're
wanted.
joking,
I,
but that hurts a little bit.
They all hate
not what I
Saldo.
wanted. That's not what I
All of
wanted.
them hate Saldo now.
Not what I wanted.
Look what you did.
That's not what I
We-
wanted.
Wait, guys, put me down. Guys, no. Help. Guys. Ah!
We sold Saldo off to one of the elves.
I don't think anyone
They-
would buy them. Plans?
Ooh.
I'm just a little guy.
You would see Pinky and
You're a full-grown man.
Pinky and
I just
Oh,
turned
Owain.
18.
Pinky and Owain talk, and they both punch each other in the arm.
Oh yeah.
You'll go fucking dying without me there. You as well. Pinky. Hey, you finally got my name right. Ardreka would say goodbye to you, Ardarok. She was like, better get stronger for a rematch.
Oh, you know it.
Finley crushes Dr. Rabbit, Mr. Rabbit in a hug.
Yep. Mr. Rabbit's like, I am not strong enough to return!
Finley says goodbye to Adeline. I'm going with you.
It's
So
the same thing I
force
do to
habit.
Noah when we're both going like back to our house. It's like, I'm gonna really miss you, man. It's like, yeah, man.
We'll see you at home.
I'll, I'll see you at
logging offline off of like League
Yeah.
or something.
I love to do this thing where me and Noah are walking back to my car together. I go, stop following me.
I do that to
I don't know
Skylar, but in stores. I'll start walking away really fast, and I'll be like, "Stop following me!" And he says, "This person is here to meet a tell me."
Oh my god.
Or he goes to hold your hand or something and be like, who are you?
Yeah. Stop recording me.
Honestly, I would do that to my significant other. Too.
I'm here to meet 14 women. And Max, I gotta show you that video of
It's so funny.
it's so stupid.
You would see Sue is saying goodbye to Wheat. He just holds one of her hands and says, I hope that you have a good time spending here. Oh, I didn't mean to make you cry. Oh! I don't know how to process emotions well.
Oh,
But
baby.
please be safe. We will. Simon would walk over to you, Finley, being like, "Be thee well, my best buddy."
Oh. They fist bump and hug.
He hugs you so hard that he lifts you off the ground.
I'll cry.
You're going to kill Finley, dear. I don't care. He's my best buddy.
Keep the
Finley
ship
also
safe,
crying,
Simon.
being like, "I'm fine."
Well,
Turn
they're both gonna be like that for a while.
I walk over to Simon and I say, keep the ship safe, buddy. Ah! And I get pulled in. No! No! Help!
Oh, I'm in it now.
No! One of those slow, like, it's one of those slow things where it's just sort of like slowly absorbing me, and I'm like, ah!
It's
Oh my
time to go
God.
to heaven, my child.
Time to go to hug, my child.
No, stop it.
Miss-
Ah!
Finley, Mr. Rabbit would, after your hug, put his hand on you and go, now remember, no matter what happens out there, there's always a boat to return to.
Brendan, if the boat burns down or something, I will be pissed at you.
Finley would say, "You better keep the boat safe."
I will. Me, myself, and I, and everyone else who is stronger than me. You would, Saldo, with Tiny would come up to you and say, I have not known you long. And also, I do not recognize the lessons you have been trying to teach me. But I was told to say goodbye to you.
Oh.
It's
I will work on my rebellion, as you have put it.
the last thing. I appreciate it, Tiny. And one final lesson before I leave is, it's not goodbye, it's see you later.
Is that not the same thing?
You'll come to know it's a very big difference.
Noted. See you later.
She doesn't like being touched, but I do put out a hand, to
Hand
like either
hug.
shake or one. Hand hug.
You put out your hand as she, almost like, you know how like royalty does it, they like softly put it on yours.
Yeah,
Oh, the dead fish.
yeah, dead fish. That's sweet. Okay, thank you. I saw those curtsies a little. I
See as she bows, but just full straight back.
yeah, just bows in the opposite direction,
Or eat.
head facing the sky. Bzzzt. I'm going to. I think the other goodbyes would probably be to Lapis and Holiday. I go up to Lapis and I say, "We'll be heading off.
As
Anything
you
you'd
will.
like me to? Anything you'd like me to find for you along the way?"
Do you plan on heading to the Odin Mountains?
I do.
Wish. Find a tabaxi by the name of Kiln.
Kilm.
Yes. Kiln Phalanx. Well, Kiln of the Phalanx tribe. Technically, most of the continent doesn't have last names unless you're quite important. Find Kim. She's an old friend of mine. Even if she doesn't see it that way. Tell her I'm still alive.
Got it. Lapis says hi.
That works.
I'll tell her that, but that's what I'm naming that in my objectives little catalog. I'll do that. I'm gonna miss you.
I do miss you as well.
All right.
Now, there is one more thing I think you should keep an eye out for.
That being,
Your mother's real last name.
Hmm? Gasp.
Look
You know, I hadn't-
Look for the Thorson tribe while you're out there.
Thorson.
Thorson.
got it. I haven't given that much thought.
Sorry, Cart.
No, no. Wow, that's one really fast boat passing by.
Wow, they're rowing really fast.
the roaring wave. Really.
I haven't been entirely open about it, but you're not exactly alone in this world. You have a lot more family than you realize.
Huh. I hadn't considered giving that much thought, honestly. But thank you.
Can't wait to find
My favorite
Solo's
nephew.
twin brother, Dolus.
Oh,
Oldless.
what?
Dolus, your twin brother.
I was trying to say Oldless, but I got the letters wrong.
No, I like Dolus. That sounds like
Dolus.
a Saldo opposite.
Adding that.
And then we
Dolus.
find out that Saldo's actually the evil twin.
My God.
This
He
guy,
killed his father.
shut the, oh my god.
Oh my god!
That's so, fuck you.
That's his trauma, bro.
Hmm. Yeah. Did it
You know what? Screw
traumatize
you.
you? Killing
know what?
your
Screw
own
you, Finn.
father?
You know what? Screw you, Finley. The first moment I get, I'm growing your arm. you won't stop me. I'll take away your trauma, so you lose all your character development.
Oh my god! I'll grow your horns back.
Oh God.
I could. Holy shit!
I could also kill you.
We'll see.
Oban, kill this man.
Okay, finally.
I wouldn't try it.
Ardok sees Finley and Saldo are threatening each other with taking away their traumas. Tries to join in by saying, "Well, I'll take away my own trauma." Me's a therapist.
Yeah. There's a reason why. There's a reason why I deathly try to stay away from being charmed or mind manipulated, because the moment I do, all hell's breaking loose. All right.
You guys would it would I wouldn't say it would be noticeable. Stark and Adeline are talking off to the side for a moment. Who else? Nira would wish you all good tidings. Spike does not talk to any of you.
Cool.
Yeah, typical Spike.
He just sit emo boy back to the wall, looking at you guys at a distance.
That's him saying bye.
Typical anime boy.
Loser.
Yeah.
You know what? Before
What?
we leave, sorry, real quick. Before we leave, do you think that while we're heading out, we should, just in case, we should take 500 gold pieces from the boat? The boat savings, they'll be left with 1,500. But what do you guys think to us carrying an extra 500 for, emergency money?
I think that might be a good plan, because as much as I want to say that we could just visit a local tavern and do a few side jobs. I
Well,
feel like
here's
it
the
won't take
thing.
it
We
won't
don't
take
know
highly to
what the
Picking the jobs, the shadiness of the jobs.
we don't know
Like, hey-
what the economy looks like in war-torn Selvana. With
That is also true.
so it might be best, in case we need to be a little bit self-sustainable, that we keep they have a source of money. Thank you, Holiday. They'll have a source of money, but we should probably keep something just to keep ourselves afloat for a little bit.
Yeah. Travel money.
Travel money.
There's baby geese. Oh my god.
All right.
So you know what, we're gonna do that, Brent. I'm keeping track of it. I've got the boat money. Boat has 1,560.
Okay.
And you know what? We'll just say we have 500. I guess I'll put it in the Electrum pieces section.
I thought boat only had 1,050.
Boat had 1,060, but remember when I did the math, when everyone got 450,
Yeah.
that was cutting. That left 1,000, 1,010.
I was gonna say I'm going through what's in the chat right now. 1,050 on the boat.
That was in addition to the money that we had before. Remember
Okay.
how when we had already left, we
Yeah.
had some spare money.
Okay.
I was what's it called? I wasn't doing the math in the chat. I was just making a quick note in the chat so that when
Okay.
I plugged it into my calculator.
All right. Sounds good.
The boat had 2,060 gold. We're taking away 500 for our own personal purposes, to last us on the road, which means that the boat currently has 1,560 gold pieces in case of emergencies. Or if they want to, I don't know, do something with it communally. Also buying supplies.
Of course. You have
Maybe
no idea
again-
what they're gonna be doing while you guys are gone.
Honestly, maybe that's enough to let them rent out.
These
a
guys are gonna
space
have their
or
own
something.
adventure.
Yeah, maybe that gives them enough time to rent out a place or near the docks.
They're going to be here for a while. They have to pay for this ship to stay here.
Pretty much. So that goes there as well. That goes towards that.
They're going to be having a slice of life adventure.
Pretty much. Thank God we brought Holiday because she is the source of revenue for them.
As
Holidays
for
have.
your ship, or not your ship, as for your cart, it's really going to depend on how many like horses and stuff that you want. If you want a big cart, with enough horses to pull that cart, which will be 4, it would be 100 gold. If you want a big cart, by the way, would have enough to fit all of you and some stuff. A cart to fit you all would be 50 gold with enough horses to pull it.
Even a hypothetical 8 people.
Yeah, the big cart, like fit you all right now, is the 50 gold.
Yeah.
100 gold is the big one. And 25 gold is a small cart that could fit half of you.
What if we do this? What if we buy 2 carriages?
Go on.
I'm listening.
It's enough to fit us currently, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, right? 5, 6 people. What if we buy 2 carriages, 5 and 5 each? And that way,
The carriages are the $50 ones, right?
yeah.
It's more so depending on size, but if you guys are getting like 2 ones that fit you exactly, then it would be.
So what if we did 2 carriages, 5 and 5 each? That way, it's sort of more like a caravan, as opposed to us traveling in like one, like I wouldn't say opulent. I'm just imagining like, would they have? I'm trying to imagine what the vision for a transportation would be like, when it comes to like fitting 8 people in one, like a limousine carriage or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what if
Just-
instead of like a limousine carriage, we had 2 cars?
Which, like, I'm down for. I feel like it'd be the safer option, and it'd just be better for, I think, everyone. The only thing is that I think, I mean, I don't know. Technically, I think it would make us a little bit slower, more heavyweight. But I think
You would have to worry
it's-
about 2 carts.
Yeah,
That
I
would
think
be
it's better safe than sorry. I like the idea of 2 carts.
in case something happens to one of them, we could pile in and pack into the other.
Yeah,
And additionally,
because it would suck
If
to
we have
have
2,
one
it
cart,
ups our
it gets
carrying
wrecked,
case.
and we're just like in the mountains or something.
how many horses would that be? Is it 2 for each or 1 for each?
I'm ruling it. If you're getting that much, it would be 2 horses.
For each?
Yeah.
in general?
So 4
2 for each.
horses. 4 horses, 2 carts, and also just in case we need to split up for any reason, we could.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Also
Mm.
a really good point.
All right.
Just in
That's
case.
going to be 100 gold from anyone who wants to cough it up, or if you want to split it.
Wait, 100
gold
in total?
Yes, in total for everything.
Wow.
Let's do 20. Let's do 25 each.
I was going to say there's 6 of you.
Oh, you're so right. 100 by 6 is
All right, so 100 divided by 5 is 20.
let's do 15.
15.
15 each. And that means that
Someone has to give 1 more gold then. Someone has to do 17. Everyone do 15. That's the
I
only
can
way
do
you
it.
Split it. All right, Arterock gives 17.
Minus.
All right.
I mean, everyone else subtract 16.
Yep. All right. So
7-2.
Arterock does 17. All of you do 16, and now you have carts and horses.
Hooray!
All right.
Bought to you by Mulan because she was like, you know what? Just reimburse me for what I get you,
Got it.
because no one's gonna sell to you here.
That is very true. Brought to you by Mulan Enterprises. Do.
I mean, if you want to buy only from me, nah.
Bro.
Everybody wishes you a wonderful goodbye.
Bless you,
As you
Finley.
walk that
Thanks, guys. Thanks, friends. All my friends
Hooray.
who love
That
me.
into Celeban. And that's where we're gonna end the session for today.
Hey,
Hooray!
hold on. What? Really?
Yeah,
An hour early.
an hour. What?
It's 5 on my time.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I thought we were ending at 6, 7, 8. Oh, never mind. Oh, if we were 7. Oh, damn, we're fucking nailed it then.
Yeah.
Right on time.
Yeah.
What's the you know what we need? You know what we need to name? One of them should be black and the other one should be red. It's like the colors on
yes.
cards.
Oh my god.
Call it Scarlet and Dusky.
Scarlet and Dusky.
Huh.
You guys are crazy.
We'll figure out who drives the red car and who drives the black car. The black carriage.
And now you guys have an entire 2 weeks to think about what you're going to do.
I'm gonna be planting trees again.
I have enough money to cast scrying like by myself now, which is awesome.
Yeah. You guys did a lot of hard work.
Yeah, we did.
Oh man.
All right. I am fucking starving.
Go eat, man. Go
Cookies.
piss, girl.
Good night.
I have fried rice.
Good night.
Good night, stream.
Good night, stream, and